Hello everyone, this is TeleviCat, Televi for short. And long time no see, huh? I've mostly been This channel has been pretty stagnant for a while, hasn't it? Mostly because I haven't had time to make skins recently, so I haven't been able to make a skins video. And I just haven't found any good concepts for videos. Until now. Because I realize now as an adult, the strange, irrational fears that I had as a kid, and trust me, these fears are weird and really irrational. And some of these fears go so far to the point where I was walking with my back turned against walls because I was so scared of a certain thing seeing me. Now, let's get into the first fear that is somehow the milder thing, the thing that wasn't as bad as the next thing. Alright, first off, the first thing that I was really irrationally scared of as a kid, how do I describe this? You know, in cowboy movies, there are these scenes where the cowboys are dramatically standing against each other's, holding their guns at the ready. A tumbleweed rolls by, and then you hear it. The doo 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 doo. You know that classical theme song. As a kid, I was terrified of this song. Why? I have no idea. But let me give you a bit of a backstory. When I was a young kid, there was this TV show on Swedish television. I think that the show was either called Popcorn, or there was a segment in a show called Popcorn. And when Popcorn came on the TV, the theme song, you know, the classical doo, would start to play. And for some reason, the first time I heard that theme song, for a very long time, I would freak the fuck out. I would just run out of the room, covering my ears, screaming, telling them to turn it off, please turn it off. And I have a very vivid memory of this happening at my cousin's house, I think. We were over there watching television as usual, and then somebody said, because I think they were aware of my fear, they said that Popcorn is about to start. Just to give me some time to prepare myself to run and hide, more or less. They became aware of my fear, so they just warned me that, hey, Popcorn's about to start. And of course, I freak out. I run out of the living room into the hallway outside. I covered my ears as usual, and I'm really terrified at these points. And I would cover my ears, and if I just as much as heard a little bit of the theme song through my hands covering my ears, I would freak out so bad. And I never, as an adult, I never understood why. I mean, right now, I have no issues with listening to that theme song. I think it can be funny at points as well. But as a kid, if you wanted to freak me out, you would just have to play that, and I would basically panic. The next fear, however, is so bad, so irrational, it's crazy. Anyways, the second fear, and the strongest fear that I felt as a kid, I'm pretty sure. It all started with a video game series that exists in Sweden. I'm pretty sure there exist other equivalent, same types of series in other countries as well. It was the video game series for kids about first class, third grade, stuff like that. And I think that this fear came from either First Class or the game that came before that. Because in that game, there was a cooking section. And I know that you're thinking, cooking section? where is this going? I'm getting there. There was a cooking section where the game is trying to teach you like measurements, like deciliter, liter, milliliters, teaspoons, stuff like that. In the game you have to make a cake, alright? And you have to get the correct measurements for each ingredient. If you fucked it up, however, a monster would appear on the screen. Or at least, first off, the dog mascot of the game would say, "Åh nej, Gigamonstret!" Which basically means, "Oh no, Gigamonstret!" And then a brown monster, probably made out of cake batter or something, because I messed up the cake, I guess, would come up on the screen making some kind of sound and like flail its arms on the screen. That moment scared me and made me panic to a level that is not even close to rational. I would scream, I would cry, I would run out of the room, and like I would freak out so badly. This one fear became so bad, like really bad. And anytime when I messed up in that game, because I still tried to play it, because I liked to play video games as a kid, believe it or not. I really wanted to keep on playing, and I wanted to get it right. I wanted to get the measurements right, and I wanted to do things as they should be done. But anytime, if I messed up, and I just heard as much as the first words from that dog mascot's mouth, I would get out of my chair and bolt out of the room and close the door behind me and probably cover my ears as well, because I did not even want to hear the sound of the frickin' monster. And the thing is, this all sounds like, as an adult, this just sounds hilarious. And I know that my big sister, she thought it was hilarious. And you know what she did? She would open the game, go to the cooking section when I was nearby, or sitting next to her even, and fail on purpose. And as a big sister, I would have done that too. And so if she did that, start the game, fail on purpose, I would be so angry, and I would freak out so badly that I would just scream, and I would just hit her with my small child arms. I would hit her, I would scream, I would run out of the room, and I would just be like panicking completely. So she had a lot of fun with that one. Though later on, the fear of that monster became like, it seeped into reality as well. I was so scared of that monster that I began to think as a kid that it actually existed out there, and that it was outside my house. It was, for some reason, it was mostly during sunsets. That I don't know why sunsets, but during the sunset, I would think, like from the sunset until the night, the monster, the Giga monster, was outside my house. And here's the thing, we would watch television together, and my fear went so far that like I didn't sit up in the couch. I would lay down and hide behind like the back of the couch, so that if that Giga monster was outside, he wouldn't be able to see me. I was so scared of it that I would walk with my back turned against walls and stuff like that, and it was really crazy. It was really, really bad. Eventually, of course, I got over the whole Giga monster fear, and I lived on to live a fairly normal life. But during that time, when I was so scared of it appearing outside of my house, looking through my windows and stuff like that, that was really bad. And again, like, if I look at pictures of the Giga monster now as an adult, of course I'm not scared of it. I think it looks stupid. I think it looks funny. I don't understand why the Giga Monster would make me so scared of it that I would actually think that it's real and like hide from it and stuff like that, and that I would be so scared of being outside at sunsets or at evenings because I thought that the Giga Monster was gonna get me or something. That would... oof. Oof. I think that's all of the irrational and strange fears that I've had as a kid that I can remember at the top of my head. If you'd like me to do more videos about these kinds of topics, talk more about strange experiences that I've had in my life, shared things that I had... shared things that has happened to me, then let me know in the comments. Like the video, stuff like that. Let me know if you liked it. And we'll see when the next video comes out, if I come up with another genius idea like this one. Then we'll probably see each other pretty soon. Anyways, have a good day. Goodbye.